y'all, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Princess Naya, and today's video will be on how I achieved this slay. Like, hunty, let me tell you. You see this, sis? Y'all see this? Yes, ma'am. I'm shocked myself. I didn't even think this was gonna happen. Baby, this has this looks so natural, I can't even believe it. Like, wow. Wow. If you would like to see how I achieved this look, make sure you continue watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, let's get right into this wig. This is a full lace wig. The brand is VERA LOSA, and it is a natural brown. Now it says 16-inch, but it's giving me 18-inch vibes. So I'm like, okay. This is just the natural pattern of the curl. It is so pretty. Like, oh my gosh. This wig is a transparent lace. It has 3 combs. Just to start customizing the wig, I will be spraying the front lining, the liner of the wig, so that it can lay all the hair back to where I won't have no strays. Now that I've laid the strays back, I will be going in to brush out the curls. Now mind you, I have not washed the wig yet. I will be doing that after I've styled it to get it in the form I need it. But right now, I'll just be brushing out the curls just to see. Now that the wig is brushed out, I will be going in to do a part to where it could give me somewhat of a base to start plucking it. Now, once you are trying to make a customized wig for your head, the best thing I see to do is to part it down the middle, because it gives you an even base of your head to pluck it according to your sideburns and your middle part of your forehead. Now, also, I've noticed that brushing the hair back gives you the natural effect of a hairline. You mold it like push it back a little bit to where it gives you the natural hairline. Now I'll be going in with my motions. I'm just going to put that all around the perimeter to where it can slick it back, and then I can start plucking the way I need to. I will be redefining the part because it's crooked. Now this wig is already pre-plucked, so I will be showing you the line before I pluck it, and this is how it looks. It's pretty good, but I noticed some spots where I needed to pluck it to be according to my head. So I went on and did a little thin line right behind the front line, and I'm just going to be plucking from there, and I'll be doing it to both sides. Now I will be going in with my motion smooths again, and I'll just be brushing the hair back that I put in the front, and I'll just be pulling out pieces for my baby hair to cut and style. Now, this part that I'm doing now is optional. You can, but you don't have to. I personally prefer to do the edges right then and there to see how long they're going to be. Now, after I finish styling these, I will be going in to wash the wig all the way over to get every product out of it so I can lay the lace down on my head and recustomize it to be how I need it to be. Now that I've plucked and I've cut, I want to get all of that hair that's in there that's shedded out. Now, all them steps I did in the beginning, I won't be doing as many of them over, but I will be doing the majority of it over. I will be brushing it out to get all the kinks out, and then I will be going in with my Emotions mousse, and I'll just be spraying the front lining and the parts where I can define the part more, and I can also have the hair slick back to where once I lay the lace, I'm just laying the lace and not trying to brush the hair back. Now that I've finished customizing it, I will be putting it on to make sure everything lines up and nothing's not underplucked still. Now let's get into laying this lace. First, cut the lace into 3 sections. This makes it easier to lay the lace down. The glue I'll be using is Bold Hold Active. I will be putting dots in the middle part, and then I'll just be smoothing it out to make it even. Now at this time, this is where the stocking cap is going to melt because you're going to be brushing it downwards instead of upwards, and that makes it stick more to your forehead to be natural. Now that I've applied it evenly and spread it out, I'll be going over it with the blow dryer, and I will be repeating these steps basically throughout the whole process of me laying this wig down. After it's dry, I will go over it to make sure it's a even lining. This part is very important to do slow because the more closer you put it to exactly being right on that lining of where you laid the glue, it makes it look so natural and it doesn't leave that excess glue out. After you've gotten it in the place you want it to be, press it down with your finger first and then go over it with a comb, any comb, preferably a smaller comb, to where you can brush it up, but don't brush it too hard to where you lift the lace. Hold the lace, go in it with the back of the end of it, and like stick it down to where it sticks to the glue and not having it lift up. After I finish that, I will be going in with the blow dryer to ensure that it stays down, and I'll be blow drying it as well as sticking it down. Now for this side, the cap was sticking up. An easy fix for this is to pull it down to where you need it to be. Use whichever glue you're going to be using and just put it on the lining. And then once on the part that is shrunk up on, put it on that cap and pull it down a little bit. Like pull it down to where it sticks to your forehead instead of sticking to your hair to where you won't damage your hair. For this section, I did cut the second piece into 2 more pieces because one side was clearly dry and the other one was still white. So I cut it and just laid that piece down. And then once the other part is dry, I will be laying that down. But while I'm waiting for that to dry, I will be going over it with the comb and the blow dryer to where that ensures the other piece get dried and this piece lays down. Now that this side is dry, I will be going in with the other side to do the glue and do the same exact steps I did in the beginning. Now that I'm waiting on this last little section of the lace glue to dry, I will be going in with my lashes. The lashes I will be putting on is the name of Miss Dollface, and it's by the Pretty Face collection. Now that I've gotten that side laid down, I will be going in to cut with the lace. I will be using a eyebrow razor just to make it a jagged edge, and the more jagged it looks, the more natural it appears. Now, at first I couldn't figure out which side to go with, but I decided to do that side and just do it slowly and take your time, because this is one of the hardest parts because you don't want to cut yourself, but you also want it to look natural once you're doing it. Make sure you get all of that excess lace out and just cut it slowly, and the more you cut it jagged, it makes it look more natural. So I'll just be repeating these steps throughout the rest of this way. This is how the end result look of me cutting off the lace. Now I will be going in the same spots where I cut my baby hairs, and I'll just be doing a little simple edge right now just to get the base of how it's looking. That I've gotten the swoop I wanted, I am going to go in with the motions mousse again, and I'm just going to make these edges more firm. And after I've formed them, I will be going in with my freeze spray and spraying over the spots where I created my edges. Now, to help them dry quicker, I went over it with the blow dryer and it set it off good. Now this is a close-up of the lace just to show you how natural it looks. Hey guys, this is the finished look. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.